Even on a cloudy morning, Dutch artist Martin van Brie has a fine view of Pattaya Bay. But when he paints, it's the flowers and faces of his lifetime that fill the frames. Martin, this is a beautiful studio. I must say this is a real house of flowers, isn't it? All your fantastic tulips and other flowers in the studio.
That's right.
Is that your favorite thing, your favorite subject, flowers, would you say?
Flowers is the most what I make and what I make before. I make landscapes and I make my style, you know. I show it later.
Well, I still recognize you. That's got to be you there as a young man, right?
Yeah, that is about, I was 44, young and strong, you know.
You certainly are. That's a beautiful picture, isn't it? A great portrait.
And that is my mother, you know.
Mother. And these other people here?
That's my wife.
Fantastic. And another relation, a young relation?
Yeah, a great daughter.
A granddaughter?
Granddaughter.
Oh, that's fantastic. But at some point you came to flowers. It looks like you like painting flowers more than anything. I mean, look at these fantastic tulips here.
Yeah.
Can I have a closer look at those?
This is a question from to mix the colors, you know. I do not know if you see it exactly. This, you're painting the tulips, make a sketch, you know. And then is the question, you mix the colors exactly, when she look like an
in real
tulip.
life, yes.
In real.
Mm.
The small shades of colors, you know, that make it real. And
that's what you can capture with an artist's eye. You have the memory of what you saw, and you try to get it onto canvas. Is that correct?
That's correct. But you must see the color, you know, and you need this eye to see it. And I say it is a gift from God. I see it very good. She checked it out long times ago in a factory, and she said to me, your eyes is very good. You see many different styles of many different shades in colors. And when you see the many different shades in this color, then you can make it. Then is it easy.
Mm-hmm. Were you always an artist, like from a very early age?
Yeah, I started with a very young boy, you know, in the war. I worked all my life as painter, but I make also business to eat, you know.
Make sure there was always something to eat. And then at some point, see, I've seen your exhibitions where you have these magnificent pictures, but there's often a fascinating face within the face of the flower.
Yeah.
What brought that idea to you?
This idea, I found it out about 40 years ago on my boat in Cannes, in the Riviera. And I sit on my boat, and my wife, she make the drinks for the guests and for me, and she look in the window, you know, and I see the silhouette from his face. Yeah. And between here is the flowers, you know, and I see my lovely face from my wife, yeah. And between the flowers, I think, now I see something I can make. The faces after the flowers, like this, you know, like this style.
So you started to incorporate the face in a slightly mysterious way.
Yeah.
There's some mystery about it, don't you think?
Yeah, some people say a little mystery, 3-day, but it was a long time ago when I find it out, and I perfect it, you know. But like this painting is the queen, the old princess
former queen of Holland.
Van Holland. Yeah. The queen is not only this here, the hair, it is everywhere here. But now you must look by the twilights and you can see it.
I see. So if we see it at different times of day and in different light,
yeah,
we would see, I lift it on? We would see more of the figure of the Queen in this case.
That's right.
So it changes with the light. So can you show me a work in progress, something that you're working on at the moment?
Sure.
In this studio full of pictures, beautiful pictures. And this is one, obviously. It's interesting that most of your flowers seem to be more European flowers rather than tropical ones.
That's right. I painting the most time in Holland.
Yeah.
You know, and
They're the ones in your mind.
And then you make the most flower from there.
Yes. Sometimes you choose a picture, even though the flower is the same, the portrait within can be different in different versions of the painting. But very recognizable. And you were saying that, in fact, as we see it in different lights, there's more of the figure as well, not only the face.
This is not only the face, you know, you see here more, you know, with different lights, what you say, that's okay. And like this painting, you know, this is the king with the saxophone.
Oh, right,
You know?
yeah.
You see here the saxophone.
That's one of the famous pictures, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a famous pictures, you know.
So again, do we see the entire figure of the king within that picture as the light changes?
When the light coming up of the light going down, then change the color. Then the color not change, but look like the colors change. You know, you see more. The light make the color.
Yes, and make the figure. It also makes the figure emerge
right.
from the overall picture.
When it is dark, then is everything dark. You know, when the light come up, the face come up, and the saxophone come up.
It's a great picture. Really very, very nice, isn't it? Fantastic.
Thank you.
And I see you normally use a dark background for these stunning pictures of flowers and the portraits within. Normally a dark background.
The back, yeah, that's coming up this, you know.
It makes it stand out more, doesn't it?
When it is this dark, this go down, and this come up, you know. Then you have a perspective, you know, deeper.
So once you found that technique, the technique of incorporating the face of a person within the face of the flower, it obviously appealed to you. It's something you've done now for, did you say about 40 years?
Yeah, it's about 40 years.
Have you ever found some of your pictures, your original pictures, being painted by clever copyists in Thailand?
She tried, you know. I was in the exhibition in River City, and many people come look from the academy.
Oh yes.
And she come look. She have never seen it, you know. And she look, you know, look there, and look here, you know. I say, what you do? I say you can see it, you know. She think he make it with lights there, right. You know. He project there. She look there.
Oh, not a projection. Yes.
Projection, you know. And I say, okay, you can take one and you can check it out. I can learn you in Bangkok to the school. But the question is, she tried, you know, but it is a little stockerig, you know, not so. It is
didn't quite come together.
Yeah, not come together, you know.
Yeah.
But that is the question. You must have the good eyes for to see the shades in the color, you know. Then you can make it.
Do you have collectors in many parts of the world that like to buy your works?
Yeah, I have in Naples, in Florida, a gallery. Sell my paintings, and you know, in Germany, Galni-Sparzenkirche. It's about 100 kilometers to the south of Munich, you know, by Gallery Jout.
And they specialize in your works, do they?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes.
Well, you live a very nice life here in Pattaya.
Yeah, it's okay. I like it. I like Pattaya. I like Asia, you know.
Yeah.
Nice country.